Hello everybody, it's me. Can you believe I'm doing two lives, two days in a row? Never really do many lives, but I thought, right, just go for it. So it's only just nearly 6:30, so I appreciate some of you might be making dinner or maybe even getting ready to go out if you're lucky enough to be having a night out. So if any of you are watching live, then thank you very much. If any of you are watching on replay, then please do comment #replay, just so I can see that people have actually seen it. I know I've been posting since about June about my weight loss journey. You know, I've been posting, like lost £2 here, £2 there. What I thought I'd do is come live and just share a little bit about my journey with you, and why I started and what's happened. And that sounds silly because really the reason anybody starts a diet is to lose weight. But as it says in the heading, like, I can't believe I've done this to myself, because I just can't. You know, when you look at yourself in the mirror and you don't recognise yourself, and you just look and think, how on earth have I got like this? How on earth have I done this to myself? How on earth have I let this happen? And I think this has happened with me over the years. I've definitely been a yo-yo dieter. So, you know, I can lose all of the weight and be nice and slim. And I think the problem is you follow a diet. So while you're on that diet, you're really focused and you lose the weight. And then what happens is once you've lost that weight, it kind of goes out the window and you think you can go back to eating the way you did, which is silly, isn't it, really? But yeah, so I've always been a yo-yo dieter, I think. And I got to the stage, well, actually, I tell you what, the main thing that forced me to do something was all of my clothes were feeling really, really tight. And I refused point blank to buy the bigger size. Just no way on earth was I going to buy that next size up. So I thought, I've got to do something. I got to the stage where, you know, if you're sitting down and you lean over to like tie laces or something, I couldn't even really do that. It was really uncomfortable because my belly was just in the way and it was just horrible. Some of you might know where I'm coming from. I can't be the only one who's ever felt like that. I'm certainly not the only one who's ever started a diet. So, you know, if you do know where I'm coming from and you can empathise or sympathise a little bit, just pop a 1 in the comments for me so I know I'm not the only one who's ever felt like that. Just other things as well, like not wanting to go for a night out because you've got nothing to wear. And the things that do fit you, you just feel horrible in. You just feel like a right frump. I got to the stage, and you'll all know, you know, we've had a really, really nice summer this year. It's been really good. I was wearing a cardigan in those hot temperatures, up until June at least anyway. I was wearing a cardigan all the time and kind of wrapping it round to cover my stomach because, honest to God, I felt 6 months pregnant and looked 6 months pregnant as well. I was actually, the weight, this is shameful that I'd let myself get that far. I was the same weight as I was when I was 9 months pregnant with Amy. And I'm not one of these lucky ones who just put a little bit of weight on when they got pregnant. I put 4 stone on with Amy and I looked like I put 4 stone on. But I'd done that again. I was the weight that I was when I was 9 months pregnant. Honestly, I can't believe that I did it to myself. But anyway, I got to June, and as I say, I'd had enough of feeling that way. I'd had enough of the clothes feeling tight, refused point blank to buy the next size up, and thought, right, I've got to do something about this. So I joined a weight loss club. I am going to tell you what it is because why shouldn't I? It's how I did it. It's how I started losing. I lost 2 stone with it actually. I joined Weight Watchers. Absolutely loved it, I have to say. Found it really easy. so within the space of, I forget how long it was, from the 4th of June up until about mid-August, so probably about 10 weeks or so, 10 to 12 weeks I think I counted it as, I lost 2 stone. And as I say, I did find it okay. The problem with me though, and I think this is why I can stick to a diet, I think I was just in that right frame of mind to do it. And if you're in that right frame of mind, you can do it. What I always find though is that the reason I find it so easy, I think, is because I'm quite competitive. And the way this new plan works is you have so many points a day, but there are free foods as well. And you can carry 4 points over so that you can save them up for a weekend or something like that. And because I'm competitive, I would try my very best to have as many free foods as I could and carry these points over every day. But I didn't even end up using them, so it was a total waste of time saving them and carrying them over. And what I tended to do, because I was doing that, I would have a very low carb diet, and that's not maintainable. And when I think about it, I think that's what I've done every time I've lost weight without even realising it, except for the odd occasion. I did try a low carb diet, did the low carb high fat thing, and again, not maintainable, like you can't do it. So what happens normally when I lose the weight and I finish a diet, or I get to goal and then I start having the things that I wasn't having, and it starts to creep back on. But not only that, what's happened this time, so I lost 2 stone, which is fantastic, feel really good, can really tell the difference. But then towards the end of that, I had another 2 stone to go, by the way. I was starting to crave things. I was in cupboards and in the fridge looking for things, and I was closing them again. When you can't have anything and you open and close the cupboards. That was me, because what I really wanted was like toast with lots of margarine on, or a donut or a cake. I was craving things because I think I'd been on like a low carb diet, and I didn't give in to them, which is a miracle. But I think I was just so much in the zone. I thought, no, you've done all of this hard work and got this far, I'm not going to ruin it now. But what I did, I obviously had started my new business that was in pre-launch. They launched on the 1st of September, so I said to myself, just get through the next couple of weeks as best you can. And I did. I didn't lose any more weight, but I didn't put any on either, so that's good. And I thought to myself, just get to the 1st of September and then try those products and see how you get on with them. So that's what I did. So the first week I was away at a conference, so I couldn't start that week. So I started last Saturday, and there are 5 products. I didn't want to be trying them all at the same time because I wanted to see how each one works. So I started with the, I'm going to tell you what my results were as well, by the way, because I'm over the moon. But the first one I tried was a meal replacement shake. And for me, it's not a replacement because I, probably like a lot of people actually, really struggle to have breakfast because I don't have time. I get up in the morning, I'm out with the dog, you're shouting at the kids to get up, then you're getting ready, you're going to do the school run, and I just wouldn't end up having breakfast. I'd get to about 11 o'clock and have an apple and a cup of coffee or something, which is not really good for you. So for me, it's not so much that it was a meal replacement, it's been an addition. It's given me something to have at breakfast time that's easy to fit in. So it's absolutely delicious. I've been having it all this week. It's chocolate mint flavour, but it's subtle mint, so it's like chocolate aero, and it's all natural ingredients, jam-packed with like loads of vitamins and things like that, so it's really, really good for you. what else was I going to say? Yeah, it's made with water, so you're not having to worry about carrying milk around, you know, if you're going to go out for a day and have it for lunch or something instead. But it tastes really creamy. It tastes like it has been made with milk. My mouth's watering thinking about it. In fact, every time I talk about it, my mouth waters. But yeah, it's really, really tasty. And as I say, it's been an addition to my diet, not a replacement of something. But I weighed myself. Well, I weighed myself for the first 2 days out of curiosity. And then I weighed myself this morning. So it's been exactly a week. And for me, it hasn't been that much of a lifestyle change because I was already used to eating healthily anyway because I've been on a diet for like 2.5 months. But I've changed my diet, and the reason I've done this is because I know that if I'd carried on with Weight Watchers to lose the other 2 stone, I'd have still tried to have low carb, and then I'd have binged almost once I got to goal. What I needed to do was get out of that mindset that I can't have potatoes, I can't have rice, I can't have pasta. So this for me is going to be a much better way because I'm going to be having a healthy, balanced diet and not cutting food groups out. I'm even having the attitude of having the healthy fats, whereas I wouldn't have done that with Weight Watchers because there's a lot of points with them. So this for me is a better balanced diet. So I have been having, you know, potato and things like that. So I've got a healthy balanced diet. What I have done, and I've been really good with it as well, is drinking 2 to 3 litres of water a day, which I really used to struggle with, but I found that really easy this week. So I've done that. I haven't added any formal exercise into my routine over this past week, but I've got a dog, you know, most of you know I've got Bella, so, you know, I'm still out walking her, and I'm just generally busy anyway, so I don't really stop. I definitely get the steps in every day. But, you know, this, I'm not saying that you can take this drink and you're going to lose weight. It does have to be done alongside a healthy diet and a little bit of exercise thrown in. But I've got that anyway. But anyway, I got up this morning and I couldn't wait to weigh myself. But it's not just about the weight, is it? It's about how you're feeling in your clothes. I've got a pair of jeans that I got back into about 2 weeks ago. I think I fit back into them, which was fantastic. It was like, yay, I'm in my jeans. What I found today especially, I'm having to pull them up all the time, whereas before they were a little bit snug around the waist, and I've been pulling them up all day, which means I'm probably going to have to wear a belt with them, I think, from now on, but I don't like belts. They just feel big and clunky. So the other thing I could do, of course, is it's an excuse to go shopping. Yay! I might have to go shopping and find some new jeans. But anyway, I have lost, considering all I've done is add something to my diet, I've lost 5 pounds. I'm absolutely over the moon. So, you know, add that to the 2 stone I've already lost. I've got something, I think it's 1 stone and 9 pounds to go, which at the start, and anyone who has done a diet will know this, you start a diet and you think, oh my God, oh, I've got to lose all of that. So for me, like, the thought of losing 4 stone was just, it was scary because it seems like a massive amount to lose. Now that I've done it, I just kind of broke it down into chunks, and I got to the 2 stone and I thought, right, okay, you're halfway there. And now that I've done this, another 5 pound off, and I'm thinking, right, another stone and 9 pound, that's very, very doable. And especially with, I'm going to stick to the meal replacement or meal addition in my case. I'm going to stick with that because it is really, really nice and I like it. And I think I'm going to easily get to target, but I will definitely keep you up to date with my journey. Thank you for watching. As I say, I know it's an awkward time to be coming live. If you are watching on replay, then please do comment #replay, just so I know you've watched. Oh, I'm losing the signal, I think. If you are interested to know what exactly it is that I'm doing and want some more information, then do comment beneath this video or send me a message and I'm happy to give you some info. And I think this might go off any second, so I better finish. But have a lovely Saturday evening, whatever it is you're doing. Bye for now.